Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with another album review, and this time it's bombastic. Oh yes it is. It's purplesque. Oh gosh it is. It's Whitesnake, and it's the gold edition of the Purple album. Special edition, it says here revisited, remixed, remastered, reimagined, all those things. Now, some of you will say it was only 2015 when this first album came out, and already he's tinkering with it. 2015, depending on the age of you as a music fan, it might feel like yesterday, but for many of us, 1995 feels like yesterday. So if we go back to when we were younger, if you are of my vintage, then if you went back to 1975 and flash forward to 1983, that would feel like a lifetime. So, and this album had quite a few people take pot shots at it, didn't it? I never thought that at all. I've got the original on CD somewhere. Where is it? I didn't have it on vinyl. Beauties, which comes with a DVD. So I've gone with the vinyl version, which is, let's have a quick shufty, shall we? It comes with purple lyrics from Sir David of Coverdale, has written those, which is a nice bit of memorabilia. And the vinyl itself is gold vinyl. The pressings are lovely, completely silent, completely Whitesnake. Great pressings. I played it at a fair volume. This is on the Rhino Records. It's made in Germany, pressed in Germany. Sounds fantastic. What's different? Well, on the vinyl to the CD, I don't know whether this new CD version does this, but the running order is different. And I think it's improved. So the older version was Burn, You Fall No One, Love Child, Sail Away, The Gypsy. This is Burn, Lay Down, Stay Down, Love Child, Holy Man, The Gypsy, Lady Double Dealer, Might Just Take Your Life, Coming Home, Stormbringer, Sail Away, Keep On Moving, Lady Luck. That side 3, that is, by the way. And side 3 works so magically, so much better than the original. And Mistreated, You Fall No One, which says dedicated in loving memory to Jeff Beck, which obviously didn't say in 2015 because Jeff Beck was still with us, and finishes on Soldier of Fortune. Now I've played them back to back, but I haven't made extensive notes. But obviously something is different in some of the way some tracks start, especially on when I say especially, it's because it's stuck out. You Fall No One. The way it starts is different on this new version than it did on the older version, and also the mix is different. The mix is different in various places, and I think it really works. Now, if David had decided to just try and redo the Purple tracks almost as they were, it would have been a pointless exercise to me. And I think the imagination, the technical creativity, and what they've done with tracks like Burn, especially Burn, I think, the instrumental section, yes, it's, as I said, it's bombastic, but it's Whitesnake. It's latter-day Whitesnake. You know, David loves this kind of stuff. He's not going to go quietly into the night, and why should he? You know, it started when he started his comeback all those years ago. This is the route he wanted to take. He's a rock singer. He does what Whitesnake does. It's big. It's bombastic, but it really works. And also, I think is the guys themselves, Red Beach, Michael Devin, Joel Hostera, and Tommy Aldridge. The way they work on Lay Down, Stay Down, the way it starts, Love Child, Holy Man, The Gypsy, great, Lady Double Dealer, Might Just Take Your Life is different, very heavy. What tracks don't work? Strangely enough, some of the Come Taste the Band tracks don't work as well for me as I thought they might. One might be obvious. Coming Home was really a vehicle for Tommy Bolin. It was kind of quite a simplistic song, but still one of my favourite opening tracks by Deep Purple is Coming Home. It doesn't quite have the same feel here. And the other one is Lady Luck, which was kind of a short track. And so there's a feeling that, for me, that if he was going to pick some songs from Come Taste the Band, then Drifter would have worked. Would have been interesting to see how Whitesnake would have adapted that, because there's quite a lot of light and shade in Drifter, and it would have been interesting to see what they could have done with it. And there's some bits where I can just imagine them really going for it. And also perhaps Dealer. But having said that, You Keep On Moving is just beautiful. Absolutely. The version of that is fantastic. Mistreated. You Fool No One, the instrumental section, which David adds in, is fantastic. Soldier of Fortune, Stormbringer. You have to try and imagine, everybody, try and imagine this. I'm going to take you now to a place that many of you will literally be dragging your nails across the wall, trying not to be taken where I'm about to take you. Let's imagine that Deep Purple didn't exist. I'll give you a few moments. I know some of you will need a very long time for that to happen, but you're now deleting all of your Deep Purple memories. All of your Deep Purple albums don't exist. You've never seen them live. You've never heard them. They don't exist. None of them. The musicians don't exist. Nothing. It's not there. Are we there yet? Yeah? There near enough? I won't keep you there very long. Okay. Okay. We are now in a place where Deep Purple never existed. Now, imagine that Whitesnake, who do exist, released this album as it is. They released a double album. Well, single CD. Okay. But they released this album. It comes with lots of copious notes. What would everyone have thought of it in the canon of Deep Purple or... Whoops. Of Whitesnake. Sorry. So I can't even... That's how hard it is to try and imagine that Deep Purple didn't exist. Okay. In the canon of Whitesnake, or rock music overall, of all the stuff you've heard that's rock music, this album exists, arrives with all its production techniques based on the time in 2023. And you're listening to a song called Burn, Lay Down, Stay Down, Love Child, Holy Man. I nearly did it again then. The Gypsy, Lady Double Deal, Might Just Take Your Life, Coming Home, Stormbringer, Sail Away, You Can Keep Moving, Lady Luck, Mistreated, You Fool No One, with all the little interpolating, whatever the word is, Itchy Fingers and Soldier Fortune. You would think this was one of the best rock albums you'd ever heard in your life. And you just would. And you'd accept all the arrangements here as being like just off the scale. You would. Holy Man. I mean, Holy Man, the version here is just, it's just so inspirational and so creative, and how the song was adapted. I know, I'm bringing you back there to Deep Purple might exist a bit in the background, okay? But it's just amazing. And I just love the way, Sail Away. Sail Away is just incredible. And I know there's lots of people that like this album, and I think David wanted to do this, and I'm so pleased that this version exists. You don't need to get rid of your other version. This is different enough. This isn't one of these, it's an album that's being remastered because they want you to buy a new version, and do you keep the old one or not, or whatever. This is different enough. And I don't just mean because of the track listings. The remix is different. There's some extra things that have been reimagined. But I think it's amazing. I played it yesterday. I played it before I did this review. And it just makes me smile. It really, really does. So, okay, sorry for those of you I've kept hanging on. Deep Purple do exist. They made some great albums. They're a brilliant band. It's a legacy that will live forever. And so you're all back now. Okay, it's safe. You can come back. Deep Purple do exist. And amongst the Deep Purple family of albums is the Purple Album by Whitesnake. And this new version to me is great. There is a CD version, there's a DVD. As you imagine with Mr. Coverdale, there are multiple variants for you to indulge in. I've indulged with the vinyl one, in gold vinyl, because it is the gold edition. Revisited, remaxed. Yeah, remaxed. It is to the max. This is a loud, crunchy rock album. Why go quietly into the night, as David would say, if he's ever said that. But he obviously doesn't want to go quietly into anything. And this is superb. And if you're watching this, David, thank you for the music. Thank you for everything you have done. I've followed you since 1974 when I first saw you on that stage in May while I was still at school. And to me, this sits proudly in my Whitesnake collection with all the other stuff as well. So thank you for watching, thank you for being here, thank you for subscribing, becoming a patron, becoming a YouTube member, and helping me take Now Spinning Magazine up further and further. It's great having you here. Remember, music is the healer and the doctor. Stay safe, everybody. Take care, spin those discs, and I shall see you very, very soon.